If you're using a controller in Apex Legends, I just want to say I'm sorry. I've personally used it a little bit myself, and I know the benefits and I know the struggles that are over there. And with all of the pro players over the last couple of years constantly flaming aim assist, I'm not sure if the main topic of today's video hurts or helps your case. But with a viral clip of what one of the best pro players looks like in the game without aim assist, I feel pretty bad for the Flak that you're catching now. This is definitely going to be a spicy one. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new over here as always and want to stay up to date with all things Apex Legends related, drama, news, updates, events that are happening. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. So before we dive into any of the bigger topics, I have a very quick one that I wanted to make mention of. Thank you to Shadow for tagging me in this. This was coming from a certified Apex Legends leaker. You guys know Oz has posted a lot of stuff in the past regarding like early access stuff, insider leaks as well. And this was actually an explosive lobber hop-up slot on the L-Star in the Hardcore Royale LTM tips section. Respawn basically try not to leak something from the dev build every time they post a screenshot challenge. It is literally impossible. Every time they go on a blog post, every time they show anything, they accidentally always leak something, it feels like. And once again, it happened. Looks like a brand new L-Star hop-up coming very, very soon. We'll see if this happens in season 16 or if it's much further down the road. So we've got two big topics that I want to discuss in today's video. One is pretty big, but I'm going to try to run through it quicker so that we can get to the main topic. But hats go off to all the Apex Legends community members out there, because you guys know over the last couple of weeks, we've been pretty outraged that EA has been doing nothing but just taking our money in every which way possible that they can. Charging $160 for this Peacekeeper skin has definitely left a bad taste in most players' mouth. Well, there's actually a massive ratio that happened on their YouTube trailers that we've been seeing the last two collection events that they've done. They've got out-ratioed with heavy dislikes over on there. Well, not only that, but they posted this on their Twitter yesterday saying, celebrate the dawning of the new year with Play Apex Celestial Sunrise event now live through February the 7th. And once again, another ratio. Someone who leaked saying you get ratio by $10 skin, and this thing did numbers. And needless to say, it obviously ratioed Respawn once again. And like Torton said, after they got double ratioed over on YouTube, and I think double ratioed over on Twitter by Garrett and SWL, I really hope that they're taking note of what players like and what makes people happy. Hopefully Respawn's able to take these numbers back to EA and say, look, I know you're probably making a lot of money after all of these events and stuff, but look, the fans are ticked off and this is looking horrible for our game. And I know you may think, well, EA doesn't care, they just want to make the most money now, and that may be true, but if Respawn's able to convey to them, look, there's obviously a much better option here to make a lot of money over the next 10 years rather than just a lot in the next year or two before you nuke this game, maybe that would be enough to convince them. Hopefully they don't stop all of these events and the modes that they have and everything. I just really don't think that you should be gatekeeping a $10 Peacekeeper skin for $160. But I'm also kind of proud of the big name creators and pro players as well that probably have some type of partnership with EA and, you know, get the early access events, I'm sure, or maybe even get the, you know, play test a lot of stuff, because they're even coming out at this point saying an event that costs $140 for a PK that I got for $10 and was given 2 of them, you know, that's just unbelievable. And Dave is also saying, look, they're scamming the new generation players, and the worst part is they're buying it because a lot of these new players probably don't even know that this skin is only $10. They're sitting here thinking this is an amazing recolor reactive skin. Even Alberlelli and Zara Tricky also kind of going over here and ranting about it as well, and you don't normally see this stuff. Alberlelli got like almost 8k likes complaining about how this is a $160 event. And I think in order for things to get better, we need the constant outrage. We need people to complain about this stuff. And I think when you got big names chiming in here as well, it's definitely a good look for us moving on in the future. But there's a group of community members out there that play Apex Legends on a controller, and I will tell you, over the last 24 hours, it's not been a good look for you, because once again, you have been catching stray hands and a lot of flack from the Apex Legends community. There's always been this divide, and there always will be this divide, and a constant reoccurring topical issue of aim assist. People will always discuss it. Is it too OP? Is it not OP? Should it be changed? What should it be changed to? We always know that conversation is going to be there, but who really cares about bringing it back up? Well, of course, it's the people that watch Twitch clips all day and were able to find the clip of one of the best Apex Legends pros on a controller, not able to use aim assist, and it's not a good look. So firstly, let's give a little context. A lot of the conversations when it comes to controller versus mouse and keyboard has always been, if we have all the same inputs, the esports scene would be much more balanced. You wouldn't have to worry about, oh, it's not fair that he's so OP up close because he has aim assist, and I'm so OP from afar because I have mouse and keyboard, and I can snipe way better because I also have mouse and keyboard, but he can fry me in one clip with an R99 because he has aim assist up close. And so because the complaining got so bad, we know that one of the best pro players in the game right now, Imperial How, made the switch from mouse and keyboard over to the controller, and he's been doing this for quite some time. I think about a month ago we made a video regarding his clip of why he believes that Respawn actually needs to nerf aim assist come season 16. Even went as far to talk about basically, like, you know, I got Horizon nerfed because I abused her so much, and now I'm abusing aim assist so much. I'm going to make sure that they nerf it. And just in case you did miss that clip and you're not sure what I'm talking about, here it is.
When I was playing mouse and key, bro, there was so many times I just like fought a controller player and I was like, even if I played like perfect there, I was dead. I feel like aim assist literally wasn't even OP until like the meta just completely favored it, like in every way. Like
Yeah,
there's
I
no
feel
more
like when shotguns. I feel like when shotguns got nerfed,
there's no more Gibby, or like there's no more Gibby, so like mouse and key was way better in like Gibby bubble fights, and like Gibby's out of meta.
Okay, so there's the context. Well, after all of this happened, obviously a month in advance, here we are today. And last night, there was a viral clip that went around of one of the best Apex Legends pro players that are in the game right now. Former Cloud9 member, StayNaughtyy. Love this guy, but I couldn't help but laugh at this clip, and especially this reaction coming from Mandy. And like I said, I don't know if this helps your case of keeping aim assist or hurts your case of keeping aim assist, but roll the clip.
Silent Naughty duel in bank smoke is fucking hilarious.
You said it,
Can someone link it or what? 45 0 0.
Whatever.
I know. It's hard enough. I'm not good at this either. I think he used like tiny shots. Like, don't just spam it.
Never mind, keep it in the game, keep it in the game. I don't want my friends to lose their job, dude. Keep it.
So on one hand, I thought this is definitely going to hurt all of you console and controller players because people are going to say you're obviously just crutching on aim assist. But then at the end of the clip, you hear Mandy say, no, just keep aim assist in. I don't want my friends to lose their jobs. And so obviously you would assume if you got one of the best pro players in the game that is struggling without it, then maybe you would say they actually need it. Now, to keep it even and to keep it fair, I've seen plenty of pro players on controller as well fry without aim assist. And what's funny, at face value, if you're a casual player, you'll probably look at these shots and not think that there's much wrong with it. I promise you, if you compared this with his aim assist, you would see StayNaughtyy being one of the best would probably have like two bursted this guy. But it's such a slippery slope because at the same time, there's a lot of people who will have aim assist on during this and still can't do what StayNaughtyy does. On one hand, if you would think people were crutching, then they wouldn't be able to do it without it. But you would also think that other people should be able to do it with it if it's that easy, but it's just simply not that simple. But regardless, it's one clip. There's so many others out there that could probably state a different story, but I know so many people were picking this up and spreading it all over like wildfire. Look, aim assist needs a nerf. This just goes to show you the players aren't really that good. They crutch on it. And I don't know, man. I've played both of them, and at the end of the day, I know the pros and cons. I felt both of them. I don't really feel like controller is as OP as many people make it seem, but I do think that there are some situations where maybe it needs to be adjusted slightly. And we kind of know they're already looking into that, being that last year, John Larson, the game balancer, basically said the input types in Apex had a massive thread on it. And even down here at the aim assist, he basically said, revisit aim assist tuning. We hear you loud and clear. But at the end of the day, what exactly is going to happen to it? What should happen to it? Should they bring it down to 0.3 for everybody? Should they take console, move it down to 0.4 like, you know, PC does? I actually play a lot of customs with my viewers over on my Apex streams, and honestly, a lot of them have told me over from console that they actually prefer the PC values, because when they go back to the console version, they find that it's just pulling them way too much. Sometimes it's pulling them away from the target. It's way too slow, and they feel like it's a lot more balanced at 0.4, and they actually prefer the PC values now. Being that I've played on both as well, because I have a Series X and I also have a PC, I much rather prefer high FPS with the 0.4 than low FPS with the 0.6. If console gets 120 FPS soon, I promise you it's going to be a game changer for all you console players, especially with how it reduces input lag as well, and you're going to be living on cloud 9. So if you're playing on console, if you're using a controller in Apex and you're feeling like you're always getting the flak, I'm sorry, especially with clips like this going viral. It definitely doesn't help your case, but I know that there's more to the story regarding all of this. Being that most of my viewers are casual console players, but some of my viewers are also competitive mouse and keyboard players, because that's where it all started for me. I understand where a lot of both sides are coming from. So let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comment section below. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date with all things Apex Legends related. We're almost at 100K. I can't believe it. Finally, I'll get the check mark and I can finally tell people to stop trusting the bots that are scamming down in the comment section, pretending to be me. I don't have Telegram. I don't do any of that stuff. I will tell you on the video if you want to give away. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care of yourselves, and until next time, I'll see you later, Gators.